The next topic is going to be car features.
Yay.
Love it or hate it. Okay? All right? I love your enthusiasm. Jay, you're going to...
Okay.
So, Berto will start this time because Jay was being a little bitch last time.
Yep.
Okay, so Berto, love it or hate it, lane assist.
Lane assist, hate it.
Hold on to your thought. Let me just explain what lane assist is. So in modern cars, lane assist is that the car has cameras that can detect where the road lines are, and if you start drifting off without your blinker on, it will kind of nudge you back into the center of your lane so you don't swerve off and hit somebody. So, Berto, you said hate it. Why is that?
Because it makes you look like a dangerous driver. And it doesn't really, it detects the lines, but doesn't detect the car next to you. So sometimes when it bumps from one line, it'll go to, try to keep you in the middle. It'll get you really close to that car next to you. But that varies manufacturer to manufacturer, at least for the one I experienced. Yeah.
Which one did you drive?
I've driven a Nissan, and most recently the one I have is a Hyundai. For obvious reasons.
Okay, what about you, Jay? I have an opinion on this too, but what about you, Jay? Love it or hate it, lane assist?
What do you guys think I'm going to say?
Hate it.
I think you're going to say hate it.
Absolutely.
Hate it.
Hate it.
Hate it.
Okay.
Hate
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 reasons in bullet points. Number 1, they don't work well. Let's assume it's a good idea. They don't work well. Ping pong is the word that we use.
Yeah.
I won't name brands, but
name
I've
them.
all of the brands.
Name the brands. Name the brands.
Cadillac, Tesla, Mercedes-Benz, all the luxury brands. Some of them are better than others. Some of them, it literally depends year by year. It doesn't even matter what class of car. If we're talking about Mercedes, it doesn't matter what class of car. It is a year by year thing. So as far as how well it works, by technicality, it does the job. As far as the qualitative aspect, do I trust it to keep me from swerving? God, no. It does. Like Berto said, it makes you look drunk. Even if it doesn't make you look drunk, it's not a way to go down the road going
dangerous.
This side.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. In retrospect, though, I mean, it has gotten better.
Has gotten better.
I
have 3 bullet points. Number 1 is that it doesn't, the ping pong effect. Number 2 is that it doesn't always work in general. So there are times where it's going to be confused, and that's a dangerous thing. Rainy roads where they've redone the striping or where there's construction work, and so the ground is all jacked up.
Sunsets.
And then just as far as the last aspect is, I have a very, very strong emotional belief that we're talking about. The theme today is technology in cars, right? We're talking about removing, about automation. We're in that weird stage where we've applied technology, and I mentioned Mercedes and their philosophy. Automation can do it when it's ready. We're in that phase where we're trying to do this. We're trying to hold hands with a human being as a driver, and technology. We're trying to do it holding hands. The relaying of responsibility, how we do that, there is no system that's working. There never will be. And in the meantime, we're already conditioning drivers in mass to just assume that the technology is going to take over and to let down their guard. The technology is not there to do it. And we're making more dangerous drivers because they're like, oh, I can just let lane keeping assist keep me in my lane. That's self-driving. And then they're having these accidents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very good points, guys. So I do not like it either. So I'll have my confession is I only tried lane assist for the first time ever, like last year. Like I've never tried it before, and I was driving
this year for me.
This year for you as well?
Yeah, with my new Hyundai.
Nice. So I was driving my uncle's. He has a Volkswagen. What's the SUV called?
Tiguan or the
Atlas? The Atlas, the bigger,
Atlas?
the biggest one, Atlas. And
nice.
I was driving it, and I was like going. I was down in South Florida. We have very flat, straight line highways. We don't really have a lot of like hills and mountains like on the West Coast, right? So I'm going to. There's a 90-degree turn where the entire highway goes, to the left on I-75, and I was going.
Lane follow.
So
I'm sorry to interrupt you. It has lane follow assist too?
It had lane assist. I don't know about follow. I don't know what the difference is. What's lane follow?
Well, if the highway turns, it'll turn the car as well.
Well, that's what it was doing. Because I was turning.
Okay.
So I was turning on this highway, and it kind of pulled the steering wheel, and I'm like, that felt weird, and it kind of did it again, and then I was like, wait a minute, and I I kind of like let my hands off the steering wheel slightly, and I was like, this bitch is keeping me in the lane. And I was like, whoa, okay, this is kind of cool. But still in that, all right, you're getting in my way now, stop it kind of thing after a few minutes. So for me, lane assist, no, I don't like it either.
From a pure driver's perspective, it's intervening. It's interfering.
I would say to add to what Jay said, my biggest concern, which is the same as Jay, is what we're teaching the future, what the new environment is going to be like, the reliability of what people are relying on, and I'm already seeing this in my son specifically, and it's why I taught him to drive without automation, because I worry about this. I don't know what it's going to be like. He has driven my new car, and even it's interesting to even see that even he doesn't like it now. Most
Berto, I think we lost you.
So I could do that.
Berto, could you repeat that? I think we lost you for a second there. You were just saying that.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes. So you were just saying that. You were just saying that when Alec drives your car. Oh, I think we lost you again.
Video froze.
Yeah, your video froze and I can't hear you. Okay, so the next feature here on the list. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, so
hate it.
Next feature.
Hate it.
Okay, this is actually an interesting one. So Jay, you go first this time. Automatic parking. Love it or hate it?
Self-parking?
Self-parking.
I like it. It's useless and I like it.
It's useless and I like it.
I think it's cool. I haven't seen it or tried it, but the latest Hyundais have it, and they call it Smart Pack.
What is it called?
Smart Pack.
Smart Pack. Okay.
Yeah, we need to frame it.
Has it. I don't know. I would like it. I think if I see it, I'll like it.
What was that, Jay?
We need to frame it. This needs to be framed also. So Alberto is specifically referring to an extended version of that BMW and actually Mercedes too. BMW, Mercedes, and Hyundai have.
Yeah.
When you're outside the vehicle, you can park the vehicle.
Okay. Well, so the one
I think your question,
the one I'm referring to is automatic parking. I guess parking assist, I guess, is the correct feature term. So that's when you're in the car and then the car will turn the steering wheel for you, so that you can perfectly parallel park or just like pull into a parking spot.
I don't like it.
Your opinion completely changed.
Yeah, I don't like that. No.
Jay, what do you think?
For the same reasons as before. No,
Jay.
I like it. Here's the thing. I like it. It is cool. It's fun. It's really cool that the car can do it.
Yeah.
In operation, the newest systems they're still going to take way more time, so it's pointless. And truth be told, most people can still park just fine. The only time it's handy, if you're downtown and the only spot open is really tiny, then it's a godsend because it wedges you in. 99% of the time, pointless, but that 1%, it's a neat thing.
So because we're all such good drivers, this is basically a no for all of us. But I don't have anybody here now, but next time maybe we'll have somebody that could tell us like, oh yeah, I would love that because I'm a terrible driver, I'm a terrible parker. I don't even like. And you know what? That's fine if they have that opinion, but
that's fine.
Okay,
that's what it's good for too. It's good for everybody, not just the good drivers. That they design it for the general public, and that's great. If it helps out, maybe they'll learn from it, and maybe they'll learn to park better too. They'll learn what the automated system is doing, and then they can pick up something from it.
I have some feelings about this. Smart infotainment with voice commands. Okay, so that's a car that has its own infotainment system with its own voice commands. I hate it. Mm-hmm. I hate anything that tries to do a voice command that's not something that's already established, like Google or maybe even Siri, because you have to reinvent the wheel. So I would prefer something with has like Android Connect, or what's it called, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. I am all for those features because they make infotainment less distracting to use. It can still be distracting, yes. Now, smart infotainment. Well, actually, I guess that's where my point ends. Yeah, for me, I'm all about it, but not with the voice commands.
I can give some feedback on that.
Sure.
I agree with what you're saying. I would love it to have been integrated also with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. The thing is that that's probably not going to happen several years down the line because the car and Android Auto, Apple CarPlay are two different entities. They're not, and we're far away from letting Android Auto or Apple CarPlay control the car's infotainment and or AC or heated seats or whatever. That's why they have to, and I agree, it's kind of reinventing the wheel, but they have to if they want that. I think Mercedes does a good example of it. Hyundai's getting into it right now as well. But yeah, all in all, I kind of hate it too. I do, but it's independent because of that, because it has to control features of the car, so it has to talk to the other modules of the car to do so. And they're not gonna. I don't think Android Auto, Apple CarPlay is gonna allow. How you have to set allow car to access this, allow car. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon.